What's up, guys? It is Monday, January 9th. It's 10:42 a.m. and this is the crypto market update. More specifically, it's a market melt up. We are going to cover some critical crypto charts today, higher time frame stuff. We had the weekly close happen last night, but guys, the stuff that we've been tracking and the stuff that we've been executing on has been next level. It's only been 9 days into the New Year's and we already leveled up. So if you haven't already, bite the bullet. Last day for the 2023 exclusive offer, the level up package. And back when I announced it Friday, it was at $222 one off for the whole year. Now it's up to $555 one off for the whole year. I wasn't joking because every day it went up $100. Today is the last day to secure that special offer. So make sure you're doing it today, because regardless, if you don't do it today, it's going to be more expensive if you sign up the next day in a few months. We're never going to be this cheap. We're actually closing down any new signups in general after today as well too. And we're going to be having a wait list because the amount of influx of people and the demand that we got is crazy. And we want to make sure that we have our current group situated and current group experiencing the proof of gains. And we've been sharing the proof of gains. You can go and join the Discord. I'll put the link in the bio. We executed the triple hopscotch play and we're about to do a quadruple. We literally went from XRP to XDC. We made 50%. We went from XDC then to Songbird. We made 100%. Then we went from Songbird to XDC and we made 30%. And then we're going back into Songbird. We actually did that last night and we're already up. And let me see how much we're already up. And we're already up 10%. So the amount of gains that we've got in just 9 days would have paid your membership for the year. It's truly next level. So if you haven't already, go to stargate-ventures.com. Link will be in the bio. Secure your 2023 Level Yourself Up exclusive package. So let's dive into it. We're going to start off with the bond yields very quickly. Weekly chart. We are seeing, the momentum still to the downside. I still believe that bond yields have topped and we're below this market structure ribbon, and it seems like we're gonna have a dollar type cratering moment, right? Like back up here where we cratered. I think that might happen the same way as far as the bond yields go. If I go to the 2-week chart, we can see we're just hanging off the cliff right now. We got a 2-week sell now. This pink is so close to crossing down through the 50 line. We already have the TSI cross, stock RSI cross, and MACD just got a huge red bar right there. Then if I go to a 3-week chart, we have the cross on the stock RSI, TSI is crossing, MACD is about to flip, as well as we got a 3-week sell now. The 3-week buy now nailed the absolute bottom, and the 3-week sell now is likely to nail the absolute top. So check. Bond yields topped. Now let's go to the dollar. Breaking down lower today. We were calling it back up at 113 that the top of the dollar was in when nobody wanted to believe it. We have the proof of gains. Look at all our social platforms and go into the Discord, go to the proof of receipts channel and the proof of gains channel. We've been so on it. It's been honestly kind of been a little bit unfair. More people need to know about Stargate and what we're providing here as far as the software, as far as the Discord and the automated alerts along with it, because it would really save a lot of people a lot of money, and it would really make a lot of people a lot of money from missed opportunities. We went through hell in 2022. Now's the time to level up. I keep saying it like it's a joke, but it's not. It really is the time to level up. Don't you just want to take it back into your own hands? Like you feel as if it's out of your control, but it's really not. We've been proving it every day here. We're showing the proof of gains, the type of stuff that we're getting. So you can do it. Anybody can start from zero and learn this stuff here. And we make it very, very easy with these signals to follow in the course videos. I didn't just come out of the womb knowing about trading. It was something that was learned over time, and you can go down that same journey. That's why when you step through Stargate, you're stepping through my personal journey as far as when I first initially got into crypto, as far as the fundamentals and the understanding on that end, but as far as the technicals too, and understanding charts and how to read them. Literally the Stargate signals and what we do at Stargate is we do a holistic analysis of time combined with human emotions of fear and greed. And that's why the Stargate signals work on every asset class. It's because That's what all asset classes are. It's time and human emotions, which are fear and greed. And that's what the Stargate signals measure. That's why we can throw them up on the dollar. We can throw them up on the bonds. We can throw them up on commodities, stocks, cryptos, and it just hits it every time. It's because the market is made up of human emotion, fear and greed, as well as time. And that's why we look at different time frames, because we're doing this holistic view between the smaller micro time frames to the bigger macro time frames. And we're taking that data, crunching it down and saying, all right, what is going to pinpoint the absolute top and the absolute bottom? So that's what we're doing here at Stargate. So you want to hop in, then link in the bio. Also too, I forgot to mention, subscribe, hit the notification bell for real-time updates, because ish is about to get spicy. You do not want to miss any emergency alerts or emergency updates. And I'm telling you now, there's going to be a whole lot of them coming down the pipeline. I think we're going to have a huge melt up. You can look at the dollar right now on the 1 month chart. We're getting a sell now signal, right? So I'll give you a little taste of what I'm talking about when we're talking about a holistic view and a holistic analysis of time. So I'm taking the monthly chart. And then, all right, we got to sell now. Then I'm going to the 3 week. We got to sell now here. 2 week. We got to sell now probably more up here. You see how it's like slowly getting closer to the top, the absolute top here. And then bam, the 1 week hit it right at that top. After flashing 1, 2, 3. Hit the overall top. But if I go out to the 2 week, the 3 week, it gets the overall. It doesn't flash those signals here, but it, flashed it once. So we're taking a holistic look by looking at all these different time frames to nail the absolute top. I mean, the 2 week, the 3 week, it's said down here, but we were looking at the 1 week and we were matching it up with the 2 week and the 3 week and saying, yeah, it's very likely the overall top is in. And that's what we saw. And with this monthly sell now signal coming in hot, as well as with these bottom indicators here, stock RSI is dumping off a cliff, TSI is crossing down, MACD is about to dump off a cliff too. It's just spelling to me that the top's in. The absolute top's in. It hit this one back here. It was actually, there was one in the middle of this run in the 80s. It hit this top back in 2016 in March. That was a crypto market bottom. And it's very, very likely, I'm going to say right now, the crypto market has hit its bottom. Absolutely. There's so many charts that I got to show you guys. All right. So bond yields topped. Dollar topped. We've been saying it. You could go through all the past videos. All right, now let's go to the stock market here. So I am going to go to a 3-day chart. That's what we're on right now. And we were at a critical level, man. I mean, we're hanging on by a thread, but we didn't fold. We didn't panic because we were holding, we're holding it nicely. Like we had all these wicks, small bodies for the candles, and then boom, just like that. And what we're seeing now is the MACD went from dark red. Now we're seeing a light bar print, and the stock RSI looks like it wants to cross. The RSI is gearing up, ready to break through the 50 line. It's looking like we're going to get a bullish engulfing candle. It's all looking well. And then now if we're doing that holistic time analysis, I'm going to go to the 5-day chart, and I'm sure we're probably going to see a 5-day buy now soon, or a 6-day or a 1 week or a 10-day. The 6-day, we're holding this 200 moving average pretty nicely. We got buy now back here. Let's go to a weekly. Nope. Let's see about a 12-day. We have 12-day prepare to buy soons. We're waiting for that TSI cross up, MACD and stock RSI to cross up for the vertical blue buy now. Let's go to the 10-day. 10-day prepare to buy soons. We're waiting for that cross up in the TSI, which basically, I mean, we're right there, and the MACD's right there as well too. And if that pops up through the stock RSI well as well too, and we'll get a 10-day buy now signal. Last time we got a 10-day buy now signal in the stock market was back here in 06. We did have a fake out one here in 08, but then ultimately it nailed the bottom of the great financial crisis back here. So 10-day buy now is nothing to play around with. Now let's go to the 2-week chart. We got prepare to buy soons here as well too. 2 prepare to buy soons, just like back here, we had prepare to buy soons, hit it. And then there was one in the middle and then one right here in 06. Let's go to a 3-week. So 3-week prepare to buy, we have 2 prepare to buy soons on the 3-week chart, right? Just like in the great financial crisis, we had 2 3-week prepare to buy soons. And then When we got our vertical blue buy now, that was the end of the great financial crisis. What we're seeing right now is this candle closes in 11 days. If we can push up here and get above 13,000, it's likely the end of this bear market is in, because we'll likely see the TSI cross, MACD cross, stock RSI cross, and we will get above the EMA ribbon, and we'll get the vertical blue buy now, which spelled the end of the great financial crisis back here. So that's what we're watching. And then if we go to the monthly chart, we have a prepare to buy soon there too, just like back here. So we're looking to the past as well too, to compare the signals and seeing how it reacted to that time frame back in the past historically as well too. And I mean, it's spelling it out right there. It does. Yeah. So it's looking to me like we are very, very close to bear market bottom in the stock market as well too. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, man, 2-week chart. We're going to pull it up here. Look how close the MACD is to crossing up right here. This candle closes this upcoming Sunday. If we press up through and we get above 18,000, 19,000, we're likely going to get this MACD cross, TSI cross, stock RSI has already crossed up, and we're going to get a vertical blue buy now signal on the 2-week chart. We've been saying every 2-week vertical blue buy now had nailed every bear market bottom since Bitcoin's inception. It doesn't stretch back all the way back here, but since 2015, let's say, we're talking 8 years. You know, it hit the top here, hit this top here, hit this top here, hit this top. So it hits it pretty good. Now let's look at the 3-week chart, because the 3-week chart has 3 prepare to buy soons. We got one back here in 2018. So we are very oversold with Bitcoin, just the whole crypto market. And then the 3-week sell now nailed the bull market tops as well too, back here. Let's look at the monthly chart, because we have a 1-month prepare to buy soon. We've never seen that before in all of Bitcoin's history. We've seen 1-month sell nows. Those have hit the absolute top to a T. Bam, bam, bam. But we haven't seen a 1-month prepare to buy soon. We got it. And then we had our short entry right here at the bull market top, and we just got our short exit November of last year. So I mean, to me, the bear market's over. There's so many people screaming from the rooftops. I look at the comments sometimes saying like, yeah, right, like we're gonna tank to 12K, 10K. Okay, well, we'll see in a couple weeks here. We'll know, and then we'll see. Because to me, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but like you look at these bottom indicators here, you look at the past signals, and to me, it just spells out the same thing, the constant patterns repeating. And yeah, I mean, back at this time, a lot of people thought we were going to 1,000, you know, and we didn't. Just like this time, a lot of people think we're going to 8K, 10K, 12K, 14K. And it's looking very likely that we're not gonna. We could, at the max, I'd say go to 14K. If we do slam down here, we could go to 14. But anything lower than that, I don't believe that to be the case. We have 12-day prepare to buy soons right here, just like back here. Just like back here. We didn't get them back here, but same scenario. And we already got the MACD rising on that. The TSI is so close to crossing here. And stock RSI is crossing up, and it's heading through this 50 line. If you haven't loaded up already, I mean, this video should probably do it for you, huh? So that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Now let's go into Ethereum. But before I go into Ethereum, remember the flare drop is tonight. I think in like 12 hours here, the flare drop. So what I'm doing is I'm giving away 1,000 flare. Like right when it airdrops, I'm giving away 1,000 flare myself to any VIP premium members signed up with Stargate. So giving away 1,000 flare, 1,000 XRP, as well as today is going to be the last day for the accelerator course. So on our homepage here, the free crypto masterclass accelerator, today is the last day to be able to get in there and at least like claim a spot in there for free after tonight. And don't worry, if you haven't finished it yet, you're still going to be able to go through and if you're already in there, but we are not accepting any new requests to join the free crypto masterclass accelerator after tonight. And if you wanted to get crypto education, then you would have to sign up on one of the pricing plans. We have these pricing plans that are monthly rates that will give you access to the course programs here. We have a ton of course programs. We literally have like over 400 educational videos on the website. You want to start off in Agartha. Agartha is like by far next level. It has 7 missions. And in each mission, there's around like 10 to 13 videos. So you're talking about over 100 videos and teaching you about our current system, why it sucks, the future system, it's coming, blockchain basics, catching up, a brief history, financial fundamentals, money mindset, getting your feet wet. We literally walk you step by step to understanding just what you're getting yourself involved in. And after you even get through probably after mission 2, you're already probably sold, but it really just kind of wraps everything together for you to get a big picture understanding of what you're getting involved in and how it compares to past revolutions, the timeline of revolutions, the first industrial, second, third. Now we're heading to the 4th industrial revolution, the internet of information to the internet of value, and the future plumbing and the Byzantine problem. It really brings everything full circle for you to understand how big this opportunity is, and that it's so just like amazing that we're living in this time. It's the best time to live if you're awake and can see the opportunity in front of your eyes. So get your free Crypto Masterclass Accelerator. Today's the last day. It's January 9th. So at midnight tonight, we're removing any more requests to be able to get into here. So you'll have to get on a pricing plan to get the educational course videos. So get yourself on the 2023 New Year's Level Up package, $555 one-time payment for the year. You get a year of access for $555 one-time payment. I mean, you could look at all the other plans and you could even just tell like that's a steal. You get a one-on-one session with me. You get the Stargates Indicator course program, 33 videos teaching you how to do what we're doing in the Discord with the peer-to-peer signals. You get to utilize Stargate software and put it on your own charts, and you don't need to pay for a trading view. Our stuff works on a free plan, and we set up the screener. So it's like basically by using the screener, you're getting all the benefits of a premium trading view, which is alone $700 a year, but you don't even need to get it because utilizing the Stargate screener on a free trading view is like you're getting a premium features anyways. Then you get the automated buy and sell signals that are flashing into the Discord, and I'll put the free access to the Discord link will be in the bio if you want to come join. There's a lot of other heat in there too. Then you get the weekly private market updates, newsletter updates, weekly premium deep dive research reports, as well as we're doing weekly Q&A live sessions in the Discord as well too, starting next week. So you're going to get all that for a one-time payment of $555. If you saw this and you're like, damn, I was looking at this just a couple of days ago when it was $222. Unfortunately, we warned you guys. So, you're going to have to bite the bullet at a higher rate, but I promise you it's going to be the cheapest that we'll ever do again for sure. The 222 was just like absolute robbery, but this is a steal. But after this, it's just these ones and that's it. So get yourself signed up on the exclusive offer, take advantage of it, get yourself the free Crypto Masterclass Accelerator before we end it today, as well as you definitely want to get into the educational programs because Agartha, you want to start rolling through that. Now let's keep going. All right, we're taking a look at Ethereum on the 2-week chart. And I mean, same thing as Bitcoin, MACD ready to curl in. I mean, like this MACD was so old. Like, look at all that selling. We didn't get anywhere close to near where we're at now back in 2018. We are like, when we really start to pump here, it's going to be fast. I have a feeling we could very well go back to all-time highs this year. Absolutely. I could totally see that being the case. I mean, we went through hell all of 2022, and it's like people are so scared, or they don't even have access to their funds because of all the exchanges that went down. There's all this bad press, there's negative talk about it. What other better way to, put the nail in the coffin and kind of dig a hole in people's hearts that, have been in this, that might have gotten burned, just to slam it back up to all-time highs. I could totally see the powers that be doing that. People with big money doing that for sure. But we'll have to see. But I mean, the stars are aligning for it to happen. You can see the 2-week prepare to buy soon's coming in here. I'm going to put this trend line coming down, and we're at the moment. Like, I mean, we're pressing up to this trend line coming in here. And then we have this trend line that is stretching back, the support one right here. So, I mean, we don't have much time here to make a move. And when we're seeing this type of action happen, I mean, it's very, very telling as to what the direction is going to be, minus any black swan event. But I don't see any in the cards right now. 3-week chart, we can see that we have the prepare to buy soon there. I mean, like the 3-week prepare to buy soon nailed this market bottom back here in 2018. And then it nailed the tops over here. And now we've already got the prepare to buy soon. We're waiting for the vertical blue buy now. And it looks like the stock RSI is it poked its head through the 20 line. And we're going to maybe start to take a run here. I mean, you know what our favorite thing is? It's when we see the 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we pull down, we break the trend line. That's exactly what happened with that the Songbird trade. That's exactly kind of what happened right here. Break the trend line, we pull down, and then we have a rally like that. That rally was around, a double and a half on Ethereum. So the other coins are pulling triples. That's what we'll likely see Q1. Let's go to the 1-week chart. 1-week chart, stock RSI crossing up. TSI, it's crossing up. It's like upticking, so it's ready to probably really go vertical here. MACD starting to rise with the dark green, so it's looking good. Looking good. On 10-day chart, we are seeing the stock RSI cross up, and we are seeing the TSI trying to break free as well too. Let's go to XRP now. We're going to cover XRP, XLM, XDC, and Songbird. So XRP 3-day chart. We close this candle today. So that 3-day candle closes today, and we have a prepare to buy soon. We're just waiting for that stock RSI to cross up, which it did. Check. Now we're waiting for 2 other things. TSI to cross up and the MACD to flip from red to green. If we have a nice strong pump today, maybe get up to 36 cents, we'll likely get the vertical blue buy now signal to flash. I mean, it hit it right here, right before we went up a double. It hit it right here at the bear market bottom. So it's looking like, that to be the case. Then we have this trend line like this, coming like that. And to me, it does look like we have all the stars aligning for this to slam down like that and for the pink to cross up through. So that's what I see there on the 3-day chart. So ready? This time analysis, right? So XRP USD 1-day chart, we had 1-day buy warning, buy now back here. Then if we go to the 2-day, we had the buy warnings. We probably still have them. We are getting a buy now signal on the 2-day chart, but this has 2 days for the candle to close. So what we saw back here when the vertical blue buy now came in, we did have a little fake out and then broke back down, but ultimately we came back up to that point. But yeah, I mean, like with the 2-day buy now coming in, the 3-day buy now right on the horizon, the 4-day prepare to buy soon, I think is in here as well too. The 5-day as well too. Pretty sure the 6-day, let's check the weekly. Come on, guys. It's time. It's absolutely time. And that's what we're analyzing, the holistic view of time. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. So like those are big time frames, and all of those aligning together to flash a prepare to buy soon. And now we're getting a 2-day buy now. So on the more kind of micro time frame of those time frames, 2 days is a high time frame, but if we're talking about the the 1 week, the 6-day, the 5-day, the 4-day, 3, it's on the lower end. But so to me, we are getting ready to melt up in XRP. I'm telling you, it may not seem like it, it's still a little unsure, but the stars are aligning, and then we're breaking out of this trend line right here. We're in the early stages of it. We really are. We'll see a gala type move get pulled on XRP. We had called it in the Discord about Filecoin and catching that trade, that was going to pull up a gala type move, and it did yesterday. I believe XRP is going to do the same. So 1 week chart, we saw that. Now let's look at the 10-day. Does it have a 10-day? No 10-day. I already had it back here. Let's look at the 12-day. No 12-day. Let's look at the 2 week. I already flashed it back here. Let's look at a 3 week. So we do have a 3 week prepare to buy soon. I did see that on the Binance chart. We have a 3 week prepare to buy soon that flashed back here at the bear market bottom June 20th of last year. These 3 week sell warnings, sell nows hit these macro tops here. We've never had a 3 week prepare to buy soon. So this candle closes in 2 weeks. So towards like the third week of this month, if we have a strong month, I mean, we're seeing the stock RSI cross up right now, but if we have a strong month, we're going to see that TSI cross. We're going to see the MACD pull in. We're going to see the stock RSI cross, and we're going to get our first 3-week buy now signal. And that will likely give us enough juice to break out of this long-term downwards trending resistance. This has been a resistance since back in March of 2021. We're coming close to 2 years. So time has passed. We have the vertical green, prepare to buy soon. So we're very oversold. The sentiment and the human emotion is very negative. And usually in those cases, just like here it was really positive, here it was really positive, and then it's usually the opposite. So what we're going to see, and we've been holding this support level like a brick. Let's look at it. So bam, we can see we have a clear level of floor. Like that's where we touch all back here, right at here. So like 0.32 cents, clear floor. So like us being at 35 cents, I mean, that's only 10% down. We have so much more upside than there is downside. So like the risk to reward ratio is very high to the upside. So I'm getting excited here. I don't know about you guys, but I know you can feel it. I can tell in the Discord too, a lot of people are starting to, get a little giddy again. It's good. Like get giddy again. It's the time to get giddy again. That's for sure. Where everybody's given up, your friends, your family, maybe your spouse sold you at the bottom right before you pop, right? We're about to pop. And that's what usually happens. If you feel like, everybody's been beating you down, saying, oh, like, why'd you get me into that crypto thing? Are you still in that crypto thing? Or like, maybe it's time to invest in somewhere else. I'm telling you, when you start to hear that from people all around you, usually they're the ones selling the bottoms and they're buying the tops. And they sold you at the bottom right before you popped. And we're about to pop. Let me tell you that. So let us keep going. Let's go to XLM 3-week chart. XLM 3-week chart. We have we've been tracking it. We're still waiting on it. 3-week prepare to buy soon. We got to just wait till that buy now comes in. But we have this trend line coming down like that. Like guys, oh my God, this is crazy. Look at this. So from this point, so this low back that we set 3 cents in March 2020, all the way up to 77 cents in say March of 2021, all the way back down to, a double from this point. Like we are so people are getting a second chance right now. They saw what happened over here. And then we dragged all the way down to this point. It's like, why aren't people that have, buying up here aren't, salivating right now? Or they think that it's gonna, they're panicking. Like this is just what happens in markets. So, and we are just sitting at such a great level for a huge pump to happen. Like we're looking at Stellar right now, and we had our pull up, and then we just been wedging down, and we can see that we had 1, 2, 3. Like our Elliott wave has completed. It's just completed. And this pull, and I extrapolate out to there, it lines up with an extension target. If we're talking about next bull run targets and projections for Stellar, $2.80 all the way up to maybe it could stretch to $8. That's where the type of numbers we're going to see. And with us being at 8 cents right now, we're talking, even just to get retest back to, close to all-time highs is a 6 times your money. But back up to here for $2.80, we're talking 35 times your money, $8, 100 times your money. That's turning $1,000 into 100,000 and maybe in a couple of years here, right? 1,000 to 100,000, or 5,000 to 500,000, or 10,000 to $1 million for a couple of years. I could wait for that. You know what I mean? Those aren't opportunities that come every other day. That's for sure. So XLM looking great. Let's go. And 1 week prepare to buy soon. 2 week prepare to buy soon. 3 week prepare to buy soon. 1 month prepare to buy soon. All the higher time frame stars are aligning for us to just absolutely send it. Absolutely send it. I'm getting way too excited, but these are the times where millionaires are made, right? So 6-day chart XDC, we have a buy now come in. 10-day chart, We have buy now come in. We have 12-day chart. Prepare to buy soon is here, but we're about to get the buy now in 3 days and 8 hours because we already see the stock RSI crossing up, MACD's green, and the TSI just crossed. So once we get that candle closed, we will see a vertical blue buy now signal. 2-week chart. We will see in 6 days and 8 hours, the 2-week buy nows come in on XDC because we see the stock RSI has crossed up. We see the TSI is about to cross up and the MACD just flipped green. XDC's got a leg over a couple of other of these coins. So 3-week chart, we have 3-week prepare to buy soons. Stock RSI has crossed up, TSI is getting ready, and MACD as well too. This closes in 13 days. I believe the rest of January is going to be a blow up month. We're going to balloon. Like we'll see some quick pumps, and that's why we're going to play the pair to pair signals to try to, catch the one that's going to go and then ride that up. And then if we catch the next one that's headed up right after it, now we're compounding. That's how we turned our initial triple hopscotch play from 50% to 100%, right? So that's, I believe, 3 times your money. And then we did another 50%. That's 4.5 times your money. And now we're going to target another double. So that's 9 times your money in a bear market bottom, in a span of 30 to 60 days, because we're compounding our coins doing the pair to pairs. It's next level stuff. You guys got to join in the Discord. Link will be in the bio and see what we're doing over there. It's very interesting. And we're sharing all of our stuff. We're not like just, we're showing screenshots. 1 month chart. Yeah. What I think is for XDC, so if I'm taking this top to this bottom here, we could see XDC go to like around 5 cents. That's like another double from here. Yep. We could 80%. I think we're going to see that at XDC. Then Songbird, because we got the flare drop today. And don't forget too, for any VIP premium members, you are automatically entered into the flare drop raffle of 1,000 flare and 1,000 XRP. I will announce that tonight once I receive that flare into my ledger. I'm very excited to see what flare is going to be trading at when it comes out, because we're seeing Songbird already have its correction back down. We had said that level. Let me see if I can pull it up in the Discord here. Also, I wanted to mention too, I'm loving the chatter going on in the Discord. A lot of positivity, like Ken Jones just made 1 week's wage on this call. Thanks with Gala. I mean, we called Gala right before it went up a double. I mean, like right here, Gala could be gearing up 50 to 70% move. Got my eyes on it. Instead of a pair to pair on this one, I'll be looking for a Femex trade. And that was on January 7th. And then yesterday is when we saw that move. So in one day, love to see it. So this morning, 2:50 a.m., I said converting back into Songbird for a 30% gain on this pair-to-pair move and going for a 4 in a row now because we had went to XEC and Songbird dumped. And let's pull Songbird up close to 10 hours ago. So 10 hours ago. Yep. So right around here. It was right here. So let's see how much we're already up on this one. We're already up 20% in one day. I mean, so this is what we're doing over here, man. But yeah, so 4-hour chart for Songbird, prepare to buy soon. We are very close for a stock RSI cross up, TSI cross, MACD cross for Songbird to go on a round 2. I do believe Songbird may be going on a round 2 here. What we were tracking was for a correction. I believe this was it right here because we had plotted out the levels. We sent it in the Discord. We said, hey, if we break down from that 0.0185, we could come down to 0.01618 and potentially even 0.013 and even potentially down to 0.011. We actually did touch the first target, bounced back up, got rejected from this obvious was support, now resistance. And then we came back down. We ended up breaking through this support and went to retest the next target. And that's where I said, hey, I'm buying now. I'm converting back for the triple hopscotch play. And then it's played out so far. So what we'll have to see is if we do pull back down here as far as a low retracement, I'd want to see Songbird hold 0.014. I'd want to see it hold there and then continue to go up for some more upside. So if we're looking, yep. So the 4-hour chart looks good on that. I mean, everything's looking very nice right now. You could like blindfold yourself, pick on CoinMarketCap, and it's likely going up. It's a matter of strategically looking at these signals in the Discord of, all right, which one's flashing a bunch of time frames right now? Because likely that one's about to go for a 50 to 80% move while the rest maybe go up 10%, 15%, but ultimately the other ones will go up that much. It's just they move in, their own waves. Like Filecoin Gala will go, and then XRP and XLM will go. So what we're doing is we're hopscotching back and forth, getting these gains. I can't believe it's only been 9 days into January and we've been crushing it. I want to see you guys get into this Discord and level up 2023. It's time to get it. It's time to get it. It's not just time to sit around and wait. We waited too long. That's for damn sure. But yeah, guys, that is it for the market update today. One last check-in on the dollar. We are seeing on the lower time frames, we're breaking down. New lows. So things are getting exciting. I will see you guys in the Discord. Remember, last day for the free crypto accelerator. So go get that, claim it at least, because you can still go through it. But today we're shutting down any, more requests to join. And then you'll have to sign up for one of the pricing plans that includes all these educational course programs here. Let me pull them up. So you go through Agartha, then Acopolis, and Olympus, then Pangea. That's like the main kind of core group of course programs. And then you have the Stargate indicator signals course with 33 videos teaching you about Stargate signals, setting them up on your charts, different strategies, utilizing them. And then we have all these bonus educational programs as well too. So you'd have to get on a paid plan to get access to those. And then we have the 2023 New Year's Level Yourself Up package, one-time payment for the whole year, $555. So take advantage of that deal because that ends today. And that will enter you into the 1,000 flare drop, 1,000 XRP airdrop tonight. When the airdrop happens the distribution happens for Flare, I will be giving that out to any premium VIP member. So get yourself signed up. And I'm excited for that tonight. Maybe I'll do a live stream. We'll see. I'll be doing a newsletter and a deep dive today as well too. So I will see you guys in the Discord and in those videos.